This community mural is very much about our ambition for Rich Mix and also our desire to welcome our audiences back to London. We asked people to send in portraits or objects that were particularly meaningful to them, and it celebrates through a range of identities, histories and stories, everybody's individual diversity and richness, and it's what we celebrate here at Rich Mix.
This mural is an East London symphony. It's a large canvas that brings together everything that we love about East London. Different people from different backgrounds, ethnicities, different types of artwork, different food, different objects.
We are here on this sunny, lovely Sunday afternoon. We've been asking people what object represents them and what they would want to represent themselves on the mural.
When the pandemic eased a little bit, we wanted to celebrate communities, be able to go back together, enjoying meeting, going to venues like the Rich Mix. And this mural is literally designed as a visual metaphor of the culture of Tower Hamlet. It's colorful, it's bright, it's uplifting, and so is Tower Hamlet and all the communities that form it.
This is the drawing that I did. It's kind of like reminding me of henna patterns, and I call it Mendi. It represents me, like my culture, my creativity.
Here it is. This is a spanner. I've worked with tools all my life. I mean, I started fixing bicycles around about the age of 11 years old. For things like spanners have been with me for most of my life.
My object is a sari that was my mum's. My family are originally from Bangladesh, and so my mum and dad arrived in the 60s and 70s. My mum would always sort of very proudly wear a sari in all her years that she lived here.
Rich Mix put some trust in me as an artist. I live in Tower Hamlets in Poplar, and they trusted me to start curating an open mic night a couple of years ago, and they've invested a lot in me as an artist.
The object that's important to me is my notebook, because it's been a running object for me where I've documented all my thoughts and all of my feelings throughout any sort of chaotic chapters of my life.
I think there are more than 100 stories, portraits and objects. There are objects that actually are really meaningful to people because it kind of defines their identity, or it's an object that they carry with them as like a dear object, or there are also objects that people use every day in their life.
It's a place where I can hang out, I can meet other artists, I can think of ideas. I've spent so much time just sitting there, writing, having meetings. It's just a wonderful hub of creativity. Like, Shoreditch is a bit mad. There's loads of crazy and artistic things happening in Shoreditch, but Rich Mix is a place where all that art is centered for creativity's sake.
At Paint the Change, we use street art as a tool for social justice, but also for celebration. We involve people, involve community. We work with a group of young people, families, communities. We listen to them. We get them involved creatively, and my job is to put that all together.
I think it's been such a tough 18 months for everyone, and it was really important for us to be able to celebrate welcoming our audiences back to East London, to Rich Mix, and for people to have an idea that they could see themselves represented at Rich Mix and to join us creatively.
What we love about London, and what we love especially about East London, is that rich culture, people from all over the world. So we call ourselves locally rooted but open to the world, and it is that rich tapestry of lived experience, of perspective, of language, of religion, of background that makes this city what I think personally the best city in the world.